All right. Well, I hope you're getting some inspiration and insights from these wonderful speakers. It's been interesting to see from Italy and a CEO perspective. We've gone to, a large organization, global organization in Denmark. And now where we're going to go is basically to another case example or case study from the Inspiring Workplaces Awards, who has also won. And this is a company called DataArt, and it's a global software engineering firm, and basically won the Inspiring Workplaces Awards in Europe as well. And we're going to be hearing from Anna Velikoivanenko. I'm really working on trying to pronounce that. She is the brand and communications director at the DataArt, and basically her talk is going to be about partners for progress. And what she's going to be sharing here is a journey on building a unique people-first culture, as they're doing at DataArt. And she's going to be emphasizing the importance of partnership, open communication, and flexibility. And we'll highlight how DataArt's flat organization structure, which is inspired from Scandinavian leadership model, fosters collaboration, equality, also the employee satisfaction. And this talk is featuring the DataArt's approach to remote work, so it ties into what we've just heard from Christian, and also looking at professional growth opportunities, as well as basically creating a compelling employer value proposition to attract and retain top talent. And so it's going to be framed from a bit of a fresh perspective on how to create inspiring people-centric workplaces, drawing from the experience that she's brought in from the success with DataArt. So it is a pre-recorded talk. I will get this going here so we can get that started, and then I will return to wrap up my segment here after Anna's talk. So let's bring that forward and we'll take it from there.
Hello, fellow creators of the truly inspiring workplaces. It is an honor to speak today at the PeopleFirst Global Summit. What an impressive event that is happening all over the world, from Sydney to San Francisco. It is a great platform for knowledge sharing from top-tier employers from all over the world. This year, DataArt was recognized as a truly people-first organization by Inspiring Workplaces. We got the 16th rank in the list of the top 25 truly remarkable organizations in a gold standard for people-first culture. Congrats to us and to everyone else listed. I'd like to share the story of building our unique culture at DataArt today with you. Hopefully, it will provide some exciting perspective and inspire you to use some of our tips and tricks. DataArt is a global software engineering firm guided by the people-first principle. Our world-class team designs and engineers data-driven cloud-native solutions that foster progress and deliver immediate and enduring business value. We're your partners for progress in building future-proof technology. In our 10 to 27 years of our history, DataArt has been making significant steps in our organizational and cultural development. The reasons behind the driving forces were different: external forces, headcount and business growth, and internal change. Because, well, 27 years is a long period of time. Anything can happen. Since the process has been happening in the background, it might have been in everybody's spotlight. Therefore, we cannot truly pinpoint a day or a moment when something has been changing. However, the focus on the partnership and overall humanistic principles have been guiding change for us through thick and thin. Applying for the Top Inspiring Workplaces Award encouraged us to do a full culture audit and reflect more and deeper on our approaches to culture and purpose, leadership, well-being, inclusion, employee voice, and employee experience. And today, I would like to highlight several aspects of our corporate culture that we are extremely proud of, and the ones that we would like to capture in our future culture development. The first one is direct communication. DataArt minimizes the number of intermediaries between its clients and developers, allowing colleagues to communicate directly with customers. We also place a strong emphasis on effective communication and listening to our employees. The company recognizes that open and responsive communication is essential for maintaining a positive work environment and a sense of equity. Apart from regular global and local town halls with company leadership, we conduct Ask Me Anything sessions with various inspiring colleagues, because we're talking about inspiration today, right? Conduct anonymous surveys to collect feedback and ideas, run internal communication campaign to motivate people actively utilize the opportunities DataArt is providing, such as L&D courses, mentorship programs, programs for speakers and writers, authors, and brand ambassadors. The second aspect that I would like to highlight today is our unique flag structure that is defined by our culture. DataArt has a distinctive culture characterized by the absence of a rigid hierarchy and unnecessary bureaucracy. Colleagues enjoy flexible working hours and the freedom to switch between projects, move to another development or sales center, and even change their specialization. DataArt's approach to leadership and organizational structure is distinct from traditional models and is fueled by our culture. The company follows a Scandinavian model, which emphasizes a collective and a committee-based decision-making process, rather than relying on a single leader to ensure that our commitment to build equity is met. We practice committee-based decision-making that fosters collaboration, shared responsibility, diverse perspectives, and unbiased judgment. Moreover, DataArt does not follow a traditional career ladder. Instead, it has a more informal system that reminds of an RPG game. Employees have the opportunity to enhance their skills and gradually advance to a more advanced role in their own way. The third aspect that I would like to highlight today as well is the employee experience. To retain our unique DNA, we're constantly checking in with our colleagues regarding their experience, which is crucial for fostering a positive workplace culture and enhancing job satisfaction and equity, of course. One of our superpowers of our employee experience is remote work. By allowing employees to work remotely from their first day, promotes flexibility and acknowledges their diverse needs and preferences. This approach recognizes that individuals may have different circumstances and work more effectively from home or other remote locations. This feature also allows us to retain people and continue our partnership with them throughout different stages of their careers. Another perk of our employee experience is partnerships and certifications. Collaborating with partners and offering certification opportunities demonstrate the company's commitment to the professional growth of our employees. This not only enhances their skills, but also shows that the organization invests in their development. Another important part of the employee experience is tools and resources. By equipping our employees with the necessary tools and resources in order to work effectively is essential. Providing the right technologies and support enables them to perform their roles efficiently, whether they are in the authors of working remotely. And the last missing piece of the employee experience that we would like to retain and continue heavily investing in is our community involvement. By encouraging participation in various communities and enabling colleagues to contribute as speakers, authors, or HR experts, fosters a sense of belonging. This involvement not only strengthens the company culture, but also allows employees to share their expertise and build connection with their peers. Global competition for tech talent is fierce. Companies hire globally. The rise of AI is changing the landscape of skills, and top talent is hard to find, hire, and retain. Therefore, all our processes must be very quick. To hire and retain talent, employers need to create and present the experience aligned with the talent's expectations and preferences. Therefore, after the deep analysis of our corporate culture factors, we have defined the value proposition that is paramount for us, as the employer value proposition, or the EVP, defines the essence of our company as an employer, what makes us stand out, what sets us apart, and what we stand for. Given high levels of uncertainty on the customer software development market in recent years, DataArt required an updated and scalable EVP that would both reflect our current business needs and highlight our unique brand salience. We decided to put the core strength of our culture, the culture of partnership, into the center of the EVP and transform what it might mean for various job seekers with different motivations. On top of that, we understood that current uncertainty imposes fear on all of us. People who lose control and miss the feeling that they can manage their future well need something to lean on. Modern psychology says that fear is fought with action. Therefore, people need means for personal agency. We created the latest EVP that we built on 3 core messages that aim to empower people and help them get their agency back. Number 1, we are your partner for progress in the entire cycle of your career. The second claim, you can future-proof your career with continuous learning at DataArt. And number 3, join DataArt to learn the skills that will be needed in the future, regardless of which company you work for. On top of those 3 core claims, our EVP emphasizes the scale of our organization, our diversity, and the opportunities these factors bring to the people. It highlights how it can enrich your personal experience of working at DataArt. You can try different lifestyles, build your global network of people from other countries and cultures, learn from the best, and live a more satisfying work life. We have created a graphic version of our EVP to illustrate our side of the deal as an employer, an image that will capture your attention and keep you engaged, because you'll be looking at different details and thinking about various interpretations of the little pieces of the puzzle. It also looks like a house with 4 rooms and a docking station for an airship. Cool, right? The idea behind the 4 parts of this brand house is rooted in research. We have reviewed various researches conducted on career motivations by multiple research teams and picked 4 core archetypes, core motivations that appeal to the majority of job seekers. The airship docking station is the opportunity zone. Sometimes you need to hurry up to catch that airship that will transform your qualification, role, domain, and your overall work experience. The airship is almost there. Just a couple more leaps and you will be on board. By describing our value proposition as an employer in this structured way, we make it easier for people to navigate and find appealing features that will drive their interest in engaging with DataArt. Our approach might be a bit unconventional, but it sure is measurable. In our latest employee engagement survey, we got the following results. The first metric that we're tracking, employer recommendation rate. 94% of employees recommended DataArt as a good employer. This metric reflects a high level of satisfaction and endorsement among the workforce. The second metric is retention intent. 93% of employers are willing to spend at least 2 more years with the company. This indicates strong employee loyalty and commitment to long-term employment with DataArt. The third metric is job satisfaction. A noteworthy 90% of employees express satisfaction with their current job conditions. High job satisfaction is an essential factor in employee retention and productivity. And number 4 is the sense of belonging. 80% of employees report a sense of belonging within the company. A strong sense of belonging is often associated with higher morale, engagement, and team cohesion. We are already implementing this brand communications framework in various stages of our candidate and employee journey, as well as in company-wide programs like onboarding and offboarding, and our platforms like our careers website and social media. We are localizing it into different languages and implementing it into HRM processes in different locations. And we're also working on extending it to the early careers candidates pool. DataArt's future trajectory is marked by adaptivity, expansion, and commitment to maintaining its unique culture while catering to the changing demands of remote work, emerging markets, and a shift towards enterprise-level services. Our ability to successfully balance these aspects will determine our continued growth and success in the years to come. Hope that we managed to inspire you a little bit with our success story. The world needs more people-centric workplaces like DataArt, so be brave and be inspirational. Thank you.
Great to hear from Anna at DataArt and sharing the wisdom and experience that they have had. And it's been great to see these 3 different case studies coming to you from the Inspiring Workplaces Award winners. I think it's great to be able to showcase them.